The actions of those former officers are spurring changes within the department.
Today, the Minneapolis Police chief announced that he is withdrawing from negotiations with the police union and will take a close look at parts of the contract.
This is further examining those significant matters that touch on such things as critical incident protocol, our use of force, the significant role that supervisors play in this department, and also the discipline process to include both grievances and arbitration.
Chief Mayerle Arredondo hopes that restructuring the union contract will be part of providing greater community transparency. So what does all this mean? WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle is here with what she's learned. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Amelia. The union contract expired at the end of 2019, but the city tells me it's still in effect until a new contract is approved. So at some point, they'll have to come back to the table. The union released a statement tonight saying it wants the chief and mayor to return to negotiations. We spoke with a longtime labor attorney to break down what parts of the contract are likely being looked at.
The labor agreement signed by the City of Minneapolis and Police Officers Federation of Minneapolis in 2017 now called into question. Paul Zeck, a labor law attorney for more than 3 decades, calls the contract fairly typical, but says it makes sense the police chief would want to amend sections to make them more department friendly.
There's a critical incident provision in the contract relating to deadly force, where if an incident of deadly force occurs, it's kind of a stand back clause in the contract, where no one can interview the involved officer or even the witnessing officers until they've had a chance to talk to legal counsel.
He says that makes sense for the officers, but not the department.
I think that clearly the chief's view would be, I don't want to have to wait for the officers involved to talk to them until they've had a chance to talk to their lawyer. When there's an incident like this, I need to get facts now.
If an officer is disciplined or terminated, they can file a grievance which can go to arbitration. That's currently required by state law, and the independent person hired to settle the dispute gets the final say. Zeck says he'd look at opening up the pool of arbitrators.
They have a locked-in group of arbitrators by agreement who just rotate. And no matter what they do or how they decide a case, they're going to be selected in order. And they cannot be removed except by mutual consent.
And while there have been several calls for the union president to step down, Zeck says the city has no authority over union officers or leaders. Only union members can vote Lieutenant Bob Kroll or anyone else in a position of leadership out of office.
That statement from the Police Officers Federation said it continues to welcome the opportunity to collaborate with the city for training and to improve accountability, and added, quote, change needs to be made for many reasons, but primarily to prevent another horrific event such as George Floyd's death or even less egregious types of misconduct. We have the full union statement on WCCO.com.
All right, Jennifer, thank you.